Wow. Yeah. Hitting record kills my boat breeding thingies. Now we're gonna need some iron ingots. We'll just grab a stack. We're gonna need some redstone, so why don't we go upstairs and grab that redstone really quick. We'll need cobble. We'll grab some of that too. So I'll just grab that redstone. That should be more than enough. Yeah, there's nothing in there we need. I set up, this is the first time I did a nether wart block, and I found out that it is not a storage block. So we'll have to see if it can go inside a brewing stand at some point. Now I need cobblestone, which I believe I did a full cobblestone chest right here. Just grab a stack, that's fine. Boinkity-kadoo. And we need wood. While we're at it, we're going to grab sand. There we go. We don't need that much. We'll just take half of that. So what we're going to be doing, that's a piston. We're going to need to make, we're going to need a hopper. There we go. We're going to need to make one of these guys. We'll just, yeah, we'll take half because we may need to make, oh, we've got a comparator. And I don't think we need a comparator. We need two of these guys. So do that and grab some smooth stone. We can just take half. There we go. Yeah. We need wood. So what are we doing? We are going to be making the start of an automated melon farm. So that should be good. And we're going to temporarily set it up. Where to temporarily set it up? That's the question, though. Because there is not much room on this island. And the cool thing is, I really only need a 3x3. I think it was those guys over there making sounds. So let's see here. 3x3. That sort of gets in the way here, but not right here. So this is what we're going to need to do. Let's go ahead and make the components. We need 2 pistons. So 2 pistons. And I always get these two mixed up. There we go, 2 pistons. One of these pistons is going to be stickies. Just like that. Alright, we need 2 of these guys here. We say 1 and a 2. And like that. And this. And I think we need this right here. Is that right? Do we do this? Or do we do this? Or do we do this? Okay, so let me break out my handy dandy phone. Okay, I was really close. Very close, actually. Let's just flip-flop these. There. Now, let's see if I can remember how to build this. We're going to put it right here in this 3x3 area. Pow. This guy here needs to be a standard piston. And we're going to throw down 1 block of sand on it. We need this guy like this guy like this, that on tick 2. That is going to be pushing into this, and that's going to have a block here. We're going to have another block here, and an observer block like this. Badink. And you just saw that all kick off. And we need to grab the hoe. Is it here or... It's over here. There we go. Grab this hoe. And we're going to grab this guy here. Oopsies. Let's replant that because I still want that. And we are going to get those and plant them there. Now, what's going to happen is, do I have enough? Yes, I do. Nope, I need 9, don't I? We can go and just grab one of these pumpkins. Where's my axe? That. Grab a pumpkin. This is going to be used for demonstration purposes. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to put a hopper right there. But, oh, why don't we go ahead and do that? Now, I don't really expect the hopper to contain a super huge amount of this, but as soon as something grows, boink, that's going to kick off, and we're going to get this. Now, what happens is this guy detects that there's been a block update here, and what he sends a redstone signal here, which is picked up by this. This activates the monostable circuit, which means that it's a rising edge, I think, according to Mumbo. And Mumbo, thank you for doing those tutorials, if you ever watch this. This right here energizes this block, which energizes the piston down there, pushing this up and cutting off the redstone signal, which causes a drop. But that pulse still goes through here, and since it's a 2-tick pulse instead of a 1-tick, it kicks the piston out, and the block breaks the pumpkin. If this was on 1, let's grab that pumpkin. This is what would happen. It'd be 1-tick pulse, and then the block would get pushed, and it would get stuck there. Let's go ahead and break that. And it updates again. Hooray! And you could use any solid block, or I actually used a redstone block. Not redstone, a glowstone block. And that worked really, really, really well. Now, this is going to allow for automatic harvesting of pumpkin. In this case, it's going to be melon. And it makes me very, very happy. Now, I could go ahead and repeat this, going in this way over here for pumpkins. And I may replace this part here with water. I'm just going to go ahead and put a torch. No, I don't have to. Maybe I'll put a torch in the middle just to be safe. So that's it. This is the basis right here of a 3x3. Well, actually a 4x4 if you count the hopper in this. And if you make it 5x5 or 6x6 to encompass all this, you get a really nice little farm. Now, one of the things you could do is you could make this go up into the sky as a tower, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to mimic this in each of these 4 corners and have them it'll all be based around the center here. Like, say that's a water block, and then we get one out here, then one out here, then one out here. But right now this is just going to be a straight up simple thing. I will pretty it up. I might make it a part of this build. I may make its own build. Whatever. I don't know. I haven't really given it much thought yet. So I went into creative and I tested and tested and tested. Now there were some videos that I saw. I forgot the guys who made them, where they have an observer block here and an observer block here, and then a pumpkin goes there, a melon goes there, and then whenever this guy detects, it just causes this go off, and same with the other thing. It was very small and something I didn't think of. This I actually came up with on my own, if you can imagine that. And I've got bone meal, so I'm going to go ahead and grow this guy up. There we go. One of the things that I had seen is that the observer block can detect when things grow. So I was looking at ways to auto-harvest crops using observer blocks, but it just got really complicated really quick. I mean, I could do the same basic thing here. As soon as that kicked out, I would have to get everything and then plant it. So it might be a good, you sit here with bone meal and you just keep spamming the crop, spamming it, spamming it, spamming it, and make sure that seeds land in there. So you're using bone meal and then seeds get planted with, say, oh, as soon as you plant seeds, that thing's going to kick off too. So every time it goes up, that's going to kick off. So it would get complicated. We'll just leave it at that. But things like these guys over here, you can make a really, really simple machine to kick off. You have an observer block that detects when, say, this part goes, and then you have a piston, push it out into a hopper. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Cactus are a little bit different. Probably do the standard glass pane when it grows, it pops off, lands in hoppers. So this is melon, and I need to do a pumpkin one, and just 2 would be fine with me unless I really want a lot, and then I could just tile this up. Because this, you have to go 1 space up above this for a simple space because of this guy here. I could have made that sticky as well, so it'd push up and pull back. It's just a little bit faster, but it's less resources to use a normal piston. But you have that block here that I just had, and right above that you put this whole other grass layer, and then you just run your hoppers right down the sides of all the observer blocks, and you have a hopper chain that comes down into chests and stuff. We'll deal with that. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna just put water in there. So let me see here. That is the first auto farm that I'm going to do. Why don't we go ahead, since that was really easy, let's go ahead and do, I don't have, oh I do, woo. I actually thought ahead, for most of it anyway. So there we go. Getting another observer block, we can make another piston, another 2 pistons. And yes, I remembered. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then badoop, badoop. One of these becomes sticky. We need another hopper. Okay, so we've got our hopper, we've got our sticky piston, we've got our regular piston, we've got our observer. We need 2, not comparators, we need 2 who's and whatsies. Let's go ahead and put away this clay. Do I have any clay anywhere? Well, I do now. Here we go. I'm not going to worry too much about wool. There's really not much use for it right now. And I need more smooth stone, so let's go ahead and grab half of that. And we will create ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this and then that for 2 more of these repeaters, and there we go. We got a whole nother thing. We can just come down here. Hello, very large dude. And oh, looks like the first one happened. Now we could keep that from happening by surrounding this whole thing, and like I said, I'm not going to do much here. Let's get rid of this tree. There we go. And we'll put in a mirror version of this guy. So we'll place this guy down here. Oops. Now you know. And we need a block here. We need a piston right there. Sand on top of that piston. We've got, not sticks. Repeater 1, repeater 2, set to 2 ticks. Sticky piston, another stone block. Where's the hoe? Right here. We hoe that. We need pumpkin, don't we? I think it's in here. Missed it. Dang it. Doom and burp. And there we go. As soon as this guy grows, let's grab that bone meal and grow that up. What will happen is we will get a pumpkin there. So we've got to get all this stuff here. Let me use this bone meal to grow this guy up just a little bit. And I'm going to throw that torch back down there. There we go. We're getting a lot of saplings for acacia. Alright, so now we do have actually got a pumpkin and melon farm, both automated. Whew. That's a tricky one. Get this guy up here, like so. Grab that one and that one since we're right here. And we will ensure this guy works. So, pumpkin grows, gets pushed off, and it's getting stuck by something. So, why don't we go ahead and do some slabbage, like so. I mean, can't hurt, right? We're just going to go like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's get some building blocks here. We are going to want to come over here and just fill that out, and we're going to get some stone brick, and we'll get half a stack of smooth stone. Alright, let's get this built. So we're going to put this stone brick like so, and like so. Oh, hello, acacia. We're going to want to be able to access that. So that should be fine. We want to come back here. So we're going to go like so and so. And let's just make it look super duper pretty all around. We'll just put the blocks like so. And yeah. One, two, three. And we have to come up like this and break the cactus, unfortunately. Which means we also have to get rid of this and this. Put those in there. This and this. Put those in there. Because, well, I like having it go all the way down. Now, it's a little bit long and wide, and you get to see the front parts. But I think that's okay. We get to watch that all go up. I could do this and this. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is not the prettiest in the world. But as long as I can reach that hopper, I'm fine. Whoa. So we're losing a little bit of space here. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. And I think we can do this without borking that. We'll find out. But as long as I can reach in through here and get the drops, that should be good. This is not going to be 100% efficient. And it is going to be a bit of an eyesore. We can take out this corner here. I think we can take out each of the corners, actually. If I take out that, now that shows that. But taking out the corners is fine with me. And that's got to be grass, okay? That's not going to grow grass back, so what we're going to do is just dig these up and put grass down. And that'll just come around and turn that all back into grass. We have 2 cacti still growing, and we should be good. There's a torch here. There is not a torch here. We want to keep monsters from showing up. Ouch. Alright, so quick and dirty pumpkin and melon farm. Now, this isn't too bad. I could probably turn this into a multi-story by replacing all of these and putting it in another fashion, another way. But I could have 2 sides each way, and then have the hopper just run down the middle. That might work. But right now I'm not going to worry too much about it. It looks okay. Sort of like a weird alien up here, if you ask me. Like from Space Invaders or something. But over and all, first farm is done. I'm probably gonna end up building an island like I did over here for that, and this probably a pod over off of here somewhere that will be nothing but melon and pumpkin farming. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hooray, I did exactly the same thing. Now, some of the routines that I do when I'm playing is when the cactus is fully grown, I go ahead and harvest a cactus. When that's fully grown, I harvest it. I harvest those. When all these guys are fully grown, I grab these, and so on and so forth. And then I go and I catch 32 fish. I don't care what 32 fish they are. I just come over here and I fish. Now, I think the next contraption I'm going to have to build is, since I finally got some slime balls, is an automatic fish farm. So let's put this guy here. Press number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Put this guy here. Since I really don't have to worry about mobs on my island, it's all lit up everywhere, I can sit here and fish with impunity. And then it starts raining and the fish get more antsy. There we go. The lovely thing about this guy is it has mending, and I need to get mending on all my equipment. So that's why I go until I get 32 fish. 1, because my furnace array can smelt 32 items in the space of 8. So I've got 4 furnaces. And at the speed of 4, or for 8 items, I can have 32. So there we go. 8 burnings, I've got 32 items. So that's why I go to 32 fish. And that's the problem with it raining and all the plip-plops going on. Sometimes I get confused. And I'd like to do an AFK fish farm so that I could go to bed and in the morning wake up to crap tons of happy stuff in my inventory. Another thing that I have to do is, I wish the bobber wouldn't bob like that, unless it had a fish on it. Another thing I have to do is set up an automated sorting system, which would help me with dumping off all this stuff, and I wouldn't have to go and find out which chest is which, and so on and so forth. Luckily, that contraption has been documented very well. And I showed you the basic premise of it last time. So, filling that thing up is going to be a non-issue. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave you here while I fill up my fish quota. And I will catch you next time. I'm going to try and keep my videos short, so a half an hour or less. I'm hoping for 20 minutes or less. I don't know how long this one has gone. This has gone 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. So I'll be doing some editing and cut down the time, because I don't think anybody really wants to watch me run around for 40 minutes. Okay, so have yourself a good one. Enjoy playing games, enjoy playing Minecraft. As always, it's Excalibur, and I am out.